Hi guys, I'm going to show you a little bit about Sketchup, and I've got this on a very small window just so we save a little space here. But one of the things you can do is you can use the hand tool and move your space around. You can use your cursor and you can select objects. Click this guy, I'm going to delete him. And you can build objects lots of different ways. You can grab some of these simple shapes like the rectangle and come down here and begin to draw a rectangle. Any size you want, and it gives you some hints to what you're doing. Like this should probably be square, and once you get to a certain relationship you may see another little mark that comes out there that says where you are. So depending on what size you want to make, I'm just going to let go right now, and you see we've got a shape. We can build other rectangles around here, but we can also make this three-dimensional. One of the easiest ways to make this three-dimensional is to go up to this push-pull tool, and when you mouse over your object it has dots that show up. You see that? And when I click and lift, I can bring this object up. Now we can orbit around and see what we have. So here's the side, the back, the other side, get up to the top, and we can add on to this if you'd like. So one way to add on to it is, let me back up just a little bit. I'm going to click on the zoom tool, click in the space and drag my mouse down to move away, or push my mouse up to move forward. So I'm going to move back a little bit. I'm going to go to my orbit tool and I'm going to rotate around. And just to show you another tool, use the pencil tool to draw a line on this plane. Now, do you see how this blue line is similar to the blue line to the left? That means that those two are parallel, so that there is a axis moving up. So that blue line and the blue line relate to each other. So when I click again, there's my line, and I can do the push-pull tool again and grab either one of these sections and pull it out. And it's the dots that let you know which one it is. So I'll move this one out a little bit farther, and I'll orbit around again. You can also draw another line, and for example I'll make this one parallel to the red line, which is there to the left, so we know that that's horizontal, not at a diagonal, an angle. I click again and it makes a solid line, and I can use the push-pull tool and pull that out. Okay, now if you know you want to pull it out to a certain distance, let's say you want to line it up, one easy way to do that is just to bring your tool across and line it up. And you see the dotted line that shows up? That will help you see that you're definitely coinciding with that other plane. Or if you want to jog it back a little bit, you can do that. So that's how I can tell I'm on the edge. Okay, so you can keep building on this all that you want. You can put circles, cylinders, spheres, all kinds of other shapes on here. These build out from the center, so I click once, and then I move my mouse out, and that's how I draw it. So I can coincide with the edge, I can bring it out farther than the edge, or I can stay inside. When I click again, that sets it, and again I can use the push-pull tool. And I've been pulling these out, but you can also push these down. You can recess them as well extend them out. Okay? So if we were going to play around with this with some text, one of the things that we could do is we could orbit around and we could add text. So I'm going to line up here with the front, and I am going to click this A right here, this 3D text block, and I am going to enter in here what I want it to say. And I can choose from a variety of fonts. The fonts show up in a different spot, and I'm pulling them into your window so you can see these. So this is the family of fonts. This is the typeface, regular or bold. This is the size of it over here to the side. So I'm going to go for Comic Sans, and I'm going to go for bold, and I'm going to change it to 14. So 14 is 1 foot 2 inches. Okay. So moving this out of the way so you can see it, and I'm going to hit place, and here it is next to me. So I'm going to click and place it on the face. There it is. Now I'm going to go to my next spot. And I'm going to do the same thing. Going to do it again. Now this one is coming out at an angle. So what I'm going to do is I am going to rotate it. So I click the rotate tool over here on the side, and I'm going to position the rotate tool in the middle. It creates an arm, and when I click down, I can rotate this around. Okay, so there's my fourth text rotated. Okay, so now I have my text